Hello, welcome to the Daily O. I'm Austin Paul.
And I'm Dallas Haggerty. Let's take a look at what's going on around campus. The OSU's women's golf team is currently competing in the Big 12 Championship. The Cowgirls currently sit at 5th as a team, and freshman Liana Bailey is tied for 4th.
Stop by the Student Union Plaza Tuesday, April 16 from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to exchange a shirt. If you're bringing a shirt with the logo of an opposing team, they will replace it with a free OSU shirt. All shirts from opposing teams will be donated. The historic Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris caught fire earlier this morning, and firefighters are still fighting the flames.
Firefighters are trying to contain the fire at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. The spear atop the landmark was leaning to one side, but before it collapsed amid the smoke. Fire trucks were having difficulty getting to the scene amid the daily afternoon rush hour. The French Interior Ministry says 400 firefighters were dispatched. It's unknown what caused the fire, but the cathedral has been surrounded by scaffolding and was under construction. The Paris prosecutor has opened an investigation into the fire, a spokesman tells CNN. The cathedral dates back to almost 1,000 years and is one of Paris's most popular attractions, drawing an estimated 13 million visitors a year.
French Interior Ministry officials, firefighters may not be able to save the historic cathedral.
The Gamma Phi Beta sorority at OSU turned what was a tragic event into something good for the community. Electronic communications students Katie Reeder and Avery Sheik have more.
On March 21, 2014, Casey Wakehoff was hit by a drunk driver, and that resulted in Gamma Phi Beta losing a sister and a light in their chapter. In honor of Casey, Gamma Phi holds an event called Casey's Day to reminisce on the lives she touched throughout her 20 years of life. Casey's Day consists of her family and friends celebrating her life and the impact she left on those around her. Sydney Ross, Gamma Phi's philanthropy chair, explains what Casey's Day means to their chapter. The day was spent reading Casey's bucket list while creating our own, recreating her dream tattoo, and eating snow cones, her favorite treat. This day is also celebrated with another chapter on campus, Sigma Phi Epsilon, which was her brother's fraternity. Both chapters hold this day close to their hearts because of the underlying message, which is to raise awareness for drunk driving. Before you or someone you know considers drinking and driving, remember Casey Wakehoff and those impacted by someone else's mistake. Make a choice, save a life, end drinking and driving.
Dragonfly is an annual drag show put on by the Student Union Activities Board here at OSU, and our Mia Muhi was there. Take a look.
If you're in need of a tropical escape from school, then Dragonfly might have been the perfect event for you, though these weren't your typical birds of paradise. The Student Union Activities Board continues to kill campus with creativity, along with the help of a few drag queens, of course. 4 students competed against each other for the Birds of Paradise sash. Olivia Lakin took home the gold, but all of these queens had the crowd soaring. A few OK State alum drag performers came to support the students who participated, because performing in front of your friends and peers can sometimes be the most difficult.
Pretty much Dragonfly is just this big opportunity for the student queens to come out and perform while also promoting Pride Week here on campus, and it also is a great chance for us to donate and collect money to give to Freedom Oklahoma.
Not only did Dragonfly offer students a great creative outlet to be able to express themselves in front of their family and friends, it was also one of the only LGBTQ events we've had on campus all semester.
Be sure to keep your eyes on the SUAB webpage for more fun events. For the Daily O, I'm Mia Mookie.
Thanks, Mia. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with a story about Washington Street.
Determining your future by selecting a major can be difficult.
It's okay to be undecided.
Connect with the College of Arts and Sciences, where your options are endless.
Where you can uncover your passions and achieve your goals.
Express your creativity by exploring a career in the visual and performing arts.
Investigate new discoveries to make the world a better place with a career in science.
Advance knowledge, communicate progress, and contribute to a healthier planet with a career rooted in the social sciences.
Discover your career by looking at the world from different perspectives through the humanities.
Realize a better tomorrow through problem solving and mining data that can change lives.
CAS prepares you to succeed through internships, study abroad, student-guided research projects, and service activities.
With 109 majors, 52 minors, and 24 departments, the only thing missing is you. College of Arts and Sciences.
Connect.
Achieve. Succeed.
When you have a team of physicians and nurses that really truly care about their patients, that translates into patient care.
It's a small practice, it's a small town. Everybody really takes that time to put the patient first.
Everybody cares what's happening to me and that I'm making progress and I'm gaining my freedom back and my mobility back. This patient is saying thank you.
This spring, I invite you to shop in downtown Stillwater. Downtown Stillwater is home to locally owned shops, boutiques, eateries, and dependable professionals that you can trust. Find the perfect gift for your graduate, have a delicious meal with mom, or just stop in to enjoy great spring savings. By creating a demand for local goods and services, you can ensure a place for the local businesses that help give our community character and keep it unique. On behalf of Downtown Stillwater, thank you for shopping local.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I would. Watch out now. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Everybody watch out. Watch out now. I'm ready for a good time and I came to groove. The whole band's here and we came to move. Got a fresh haircut and 2 new shoes. We're here all night like we got nothing to lose. I'm coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now. Baby, watch out now.
Washington Street, or as it is more commonly known, the Strip, is a street that everybody that either goes to OSU or visits Stillwater hears about. Electronic communications student Brittany Freeman and Mariah Gibson look to have more.
If you've ever visited Stillwater, Oklahoma, you've probably heard of Washington Street, better known as the Strip. The name was formulated after students were caught streaking down this populated street. Nowadays, it attracts lots of attention from students on campus and tourists visiting this small college town. Popular restaurants and businesses such as Fuzzy's and Wooden Nickel are able to cater to hundreds of people every week as they venture down this enticing street. We stopped by Dupree Sports, a clothing store and screen printing service, to see what they thought about owning a business on this notorious mile-long road.
I think having a business on the Strip is good. It's a great location. They always say that location is one of the keys of having a good business. It does have some drawbacks. You know, there's not enough parking down here a lot of times and stuff like that. But it's real centrally located between OSU and right in the university, and so we get a lot of walking traffic, and it's a great location. We've been here since 1966. So,
as you can see, this famous street brings in tons of attention for all types of stores.
It continues to be a must-see attraction while visiting the nearby campus and small town of Stillwater. With students, professors, and tourists continuing to visit the Strip, the lights on this street are not dimming anytime soon.
Thanks, Brittany and Mariah.
Everyone who knew Lariah Davis describes her as a joyful young girl. Police say Davis's mother and her boyfriend have been arrested on murder charges. Family members and community members in Sonora, California hit a candlelight vigil for Davis on Sunday.
It's disgusting and it's heartbreaking.
Balloons fly high and candles spread out to form the initials LD line the ground at the Heaven for Kids Park in Sonora as dozens remember 5-year-old Lariah Davis.
I'm hurt.
Lariah, who is described by loved ones as a bright and shining star, tragically lost her life Tuesday.
Every time you'd be anywhere with her, take her anywhere, she'd just be so joy of the party. You know, she'd make people smile.
The 5-year-old was found unresponsive at a Las Vegas apartment. Police say she had bruises on her legs, torso, and abdomen, along with internal injuries. Her mother, Amy Taylor, and former NFL running back Zaire Wood now face charges in her murder.
What? This didn't have to happen.
You never, ever imagine a parent could do this to their own child.
Despite her tragic death, many in the Sonora community are remembering how she lived, while supporting her biological father, overcome with grief over the loss of his only daughter.
Just staying with him, lifting him up, and, letting him know that his whole family is in God.
As they remember Lariah's impact in her short time here on Earth, they're praying for justice in her untimely death.
It's such a shame that she's not going to be able to spread that joy with anybody anymore, and she deserves that.
Friends are raising funds to bring Lariah's body home to Sonora and to begin planning her funeral services. Oklahoma State has the greatest homecoming celebration in America, and one of the most important aspects of that celebration are the house decorations the Greek houses at OSU build. One house has decided they'll not be participating in the house decorations next year. Electronic communications students Lauren Eggleston and Taya Sappington have more.
Oklahoma State University has earned a very impressive title, America's Best Homecoming. And one of the best aspects of OSU's homecoming is the huge decorations that are displayed on the front lawn of each Greek house. Around this time of year, all of the Greek houses start donning the letters of the fraternity or sorority that they will be paired with for homecoming decks. But there is one house this spring that for the first time will not be showing off their partner. The Kappa Sigma fraternity has made the pioneering decision to skip all of the pomping, as they will be donating their homecoming deck money towards a good cause.
We just noticed that throughout the years, from my freshman year to now, we just increased spending every year and how much time was going into homecoming. And really with the most recent year, we decided that, the money that we were spending on homecoming could probably be put to a better use than it was, especially when, we're trying to get a new house going and everything like that.
They have pledged $8,000 to the American Heroes Foundation that benefits veterans and their families, and Wings of Hope, that is a local organization which benefits survivors of domestic abuse. Homecoming decks cost around $169,000 total each year, and while they are widely appreciated by the Stillwater community and alumni, Kappa Sigma has been met with overwhelming support in their decision to bypass decks. There has even been a committee formed to address some of the issues that have come to light from their announcement.
Thanks, Lauren and Taya. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, David Moore will bring you sports.
In my mind, I was never going to walk right again. Before we were through, we had walked 23 steps. And that was my first steps of freedom. This patient is saying thank you.
Welcome back to the Daily O. I'm David Moore. We have groundbreaking, and I mean absolutely shocking news as Zion Williamson has announced himself for the 2019 NBA Draft. I tell you, nobody, and I mean nobody, saw this coming. This is incredible. Good luck, Zion, in the draft. Wow, I can't believe it. Who would have thought that he would have done this? This is incredible. But in other news, OSU partnered with Nike to host the 5th annual Oklahoma State Youth Movement event. The goal of the event is to bring Native American youth together from across the state to celebrate culture and promote a healthy, active lifestyle. Electronic communication students Savannah Sundberg and Alec Haynes have more.
Have you ever thought that the lifestyle you lead now could have an effect on the next 7 generations? That is the idea that the Nike N7 Youth Movement Field Day uses to keep today's Native American youth active. The event was held on March 26th in Boone Pickens Stadium at OSU. This event is held every year with the goal to ignite Native American students from grades 3rd to 8th to be active, educated, and connected to the power of community. Student athletes volunteer to act as role models for these young boys and girls.
These big field days where we try to invite a lot of youth to learn about what it means to live a healthy lifestyle, what it means to be active, kind of expose them to athletics and collegiate athletics, that this is an avenue for them, that they can see themselves in the future, maybe being athletes. And really, the N7 it basically stands for 7 generations. So what we do has an impact 7 generations in the future. And
several other organizations partner with the student athletes to make sure the event runs smoothly, such as Chickasaw Nations, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma, Eagle Adventure, and many more. 5 years ago, OSU student athlete Lana Duke had a dream to bring Nike N7 Youth Movement to our school. With the large Native American population in Oklahoma and a presence of Native student athletes, the event has grown to be the biggest in the country. Duke passed the torch to track and field athlete Kosta, who served his first year as director of the event. The Native American youth leave with exposure to collegiate athletics as a possible avenue to become a collegiate athlete, as well as lead a healthy and successful life.
Thanks, Savannah and Alec. Tiger Woods won his 5th Masters and 15th major title on Sunday at the 83rd edition of the Masters in Augusta, Georgia. It's among the greatest comeback stories in sports as he overcame career-threatening back injuries and off the course public scandals. Tiger had this to say when he asked if he ever thought he'd win another major.
Yeah, I did think it would come, just because of what I did last year. You know, I had a chance to win the Open Championship. I led on going into the back 9 on Sunday. I gave Brooksy a little bit of a run at the PGA, finishing 2nd there. I knew it was in me. Now, did I know it was going to be this week? No. But I had a good feeling that the way I was shaping the golf ball, that I was going to be in the mix. Now, being in the mix and winning a championship is two totally different things. The last 2 major championships, yeah, I was in the mix, but I didn't win. Trying to figure out how to win this championship, it all flipped at 12. You know, when Frankie made a mistake there, he just let everyone back in the tournament. And you know, with 6, 7 guys with a chance to win the championship, it got a little bit more complicated. But fortunately, I was able to hit some of my best golf shots all week.
Tiger was also asked about what it meant to have his kids see him win a major. Tiger had this to say.
Surreal. You know, I did the same thing to my dad, and now I'm the dad with my son doing the same thing. So it's amazing how life evolves. It changes. That was 22 years ago when my dad was there. And then now my son's there. My daughter was there. My mom's there. My mom was there 22 years ago. And the fact that she's still around, still kicking, still fighting, goes to show you her resiliency. And, you know, it's hard to comprehend right now. I mean, honestly, I've just only been a few hours out of winning the tournament. I'm still trying to enjoy it and trying to figure out that I want it. I know I have the green jacket on, but it's still, I think it's going to take a little bit of time for it to sink in.
Also, a special congratulations to Victor Hovland, who earned low amateur status at the Masters over the weekend. Hovland is also the first Norwegian to ever compete in the event. Hovland finished 32nd place overall with a score of 285 and finished 3 under par. Hovland is the 4th Cowboy in history to earn this honor and the first since 2004. The Baltimore Orioles first baseman Chris Davis recently set an MLB record for most plate appearances without a hit. That streak came to an end this weekend. Davis went 3 for 5 at the plate in a 9-5 win over the defending world champions Boston Red Sox this weekend. Davis was also able to record his first home run since 2018 against the Red Sox. The NBA postseason is finally here, and the games this weekend did not disappoint. The Brooklyn Nets were able to steal Game 1 in Philadelphia behind D'Angelo Russell's 26 points. The 76ers will look to bounce back in the Game 2 tonight at 7 p.m. on TNT. The Nets weren't the only team to pull off an upset. The Orlando Magic shocked the Toronto Raptors behind DJ Augustine's 25 points. See here DJ Augustine knocking down the 3 to give the Magic the lead with just 3.4 seconds left. Then it was up to Kawhi Leonard at the end, who got the ball and would have a chance to tie it, but it goes left of the rim and not even close. Continuing with the upsets, the number 7 seed San Antonio Spurs took Game 1 in their series against Denver, 101-96. The first game of the Golden State Warriors and Los Angeles Clippers may not have been a close game, but there was plenty of drama. Warrior forward Kevin Durant and Clippers guard Patrick Beverley were both ejected after this confrontation. Durant and Beverley were at each other's throats all game. But the Warriors wouldn't miss Durant too much, since Steph Curry erupted for 38 points and 15 rebounds. That's it for sports. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Austin and Dallas will recap the show and give you weather.
Welcome back. If you missed the top of the show, Tiger Woods shocked the world this weekend when he won his first major since 2008. Mia Muhi showed us OSU's drag show, Dragonfly.
And the historic Notre Dame Cathedral caught fire today while it was undergoing renovations, and authorities aren't sure if firefighters can save the cathedral. Let's take a look at the weather.
On to the weekly forecast. Monday today, it was a high of 80. Pretty good, a little cloudy on the cloudy side. We're going to go over to Wednesday. It'll be 77. It's shaping up to be a nice weekend for Easter weekend. If you have any plans on Sunday, looking like a good weekend for that. High of 79 Saturday, high of 70 on Friday. Thank you for joining us here on the Daily O. As always, I'm Dallas Haggerty.
And I'm Austin Paul.
Good night.
Determining your future by selecting a major can be difficult.
It's okay to be undecided.
Connect with the College of Arts and Sciences, where your options are endless.
Where you can uncover your passions and achieve your goals.
Express your creativity by exploring a career in the visual and performing arts.
Investigate new discoveries to make the world a better place with a career in science.
Advance knowledge, communicate progress, and contribute to a healthier planet with a career rooted in the social sciences.
Discover your career by looking at the world from different perspectives through the humanities.
Realize a better tomorrow through problem solving and mining data that can change lives.
CAST prepares you to succeed through internships, study abroad, student-guided research projects, and service activities.
With 109 majors, 52 minors, and 24 departments, the only thing missing is you. College of Arts and Sciences.
Connect.
Achieve. Succeed.
When you have a team of physicians and nurses that really truly care about their patients, that translates into patient care.
It's a small practice, it's a small town. Everybody really takes that time to put the patient first.
Everybody cares what's happening to me and that I'm making progress and I'm gaining my freedom back and my mobility back. This patient is saying thank you.
This spring, I invite you to shop in downtown Stillwater. Downtown Stillwater is home to locally owned shops, boutiques, eateries, and dependable professionals that you can trust. Find the perfect gift for your graduate, have a delicious meal with mom, or just stop in to enjoy great spring savings. By creating a demand for local goods and services, you can ensure a place for the local businesses that help give our community character and keep it unique. On behalf of Downtown Stillwater, thank you for shopping local.
It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Cause baby, I feel real good and I wish I would. Watch out now. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Watch out now. Everybody watch out. Watch out now. I'm ready for a good time and I came to groove. The whole band's here and we came to move. Got a fresh haircut and 2 new shoes. We're here all night like we got nothing to lose. I'm coming out the jacket cause we're turning up the heat. I wanna see you clapping when you get up out your seat. It's time to make it happen when we hit these streets. I'm coming in hot and I can't be beat. Watch out now.